events pull together the crowds and create the camaraderie like a triathlon. A shared balance of skill, determination, and stamina. The race is the culmination of the commitment. And when the cause supersedes the individual, it doesn't get any better than this. The Nautica Malibu Triathlon. There's nothing quite like the sunrise over the Pacific Ocean. For the 26th year in a row, the Nautica Malibu Triathlon has set up camp along the beautiful Southern California coastline of Zuma Beach, where thousands of celebrities, professional triathletes, and everyday folks like you and me from the entertainment and corporate worlds come together to test their limits, claim some bragging rights, and most importantly, have some fun. All while raising money for a great cause, the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. With over $1 million raised last year, the goal was to raise even more this time around. Whether you're a weekend warrior or professional triathlete, the Nautica Malibu Triathlon doesn't play favorites with over 5,000 entrants in this year's race, which is about to get underway as American Idol's David Cook kicks off the festivities.
Land of the free. And the home of the brave.
With the national anthem in the rear view, the competitors slowly make their way down the beach. Warm water temperatures in the Pacific will make it easier than normal to stay loose this time around. Amongst the sea of athletes making their way to the starting line, a few familiar faces from the world of movies and television fill us in on what brings them to Malibu bright and early.
My favorite leg is a bike. It's just super fun. It's an amazing, gorgeous ride up through Malibu.
The swim is my favorite, the run is my least favorite. The bike, I just sort of try not to die on.
Just to be able to be part of this team, have fun with my friends at the office, and we have a little friendly competition between our two teams, although we're going to get our butts kicked. Ellie Kemper she was like a track star in high school and cross country and all that stuff, so.
He does not stand a chance against me. We're both running, we're doing the running portion. He's not going to do as well as I am. Yeah, I ran track in high school, so I have that fresh. I sort of would lie about my training to him just to psych him out.
Max Greenfield from The New Girl has been talking a lot of smack this week, and it's his first one, so he's doing a little more smack talking than he should.
He's gonna get me on the swim. I'm gonna slowly creep up, and in that last mile, he's gonna be like, "What's that little Jewish kid chasing me for?" I'm gonna come and get him.
The office boys, and come on, we're taking them down.
Yeah.
I've been working on elbows.
Give up now.
Yeah.
Elbows is
Elbows.
good.
Well, I hear in the transition area, it's really narrow through here. So if you get up like right behind them, you can just get their back tied like the cops do to make the guy flip around. Just little.
I'm going for kicking gravel.
Yes.
That's what I'm going for.
It's going to be a blast. That's why I'm down here, and it's for a great, great cause.
I'm so excited to be able to do something for a cause, and it's a great one, and they've raised so much money. I think they said 1.2 million. So it's amazing to be able to give back and actually do something and train and put some effort in. So I'm really glad to be a part of it.
Well, just being part of it is half the fun. You can't participate by sitting on the couch at home. You have to get out there and get active. Being active is something the elite pros have no problem doing as they line up in anticipation of the starting gun before streaking down the beach and diving into the unseasonably warm 70-degree water. And they're off. But it isn't until you actually hit the water that the bundle of nerves goes away and the realization that you've still got another hour and a half ahead of you before calling it a day. Like a group of kids chasing an ice cream truck, the elite pros descend on the Pacific Ocean and the Nautica Malibu Triathlon is underway. As the elite pros make their way around the buoys, the attention shifts back to the beach where the celebrity and challenged athletes now take their spot at the starting line. Can New Girl's Max Greenfield make good on his claim that he'll take down the Finder's Jeff Stoltz? We're about to find out. Locked and loaded, the celebrity and challenged athletes are ready to go. If the celebrity and challenged athletes weren't fully awake yet, they are now. Nothing like a little Pacific Ocean splash to wash away the jitters. As the first leg of the triathlon is now underway, let's take a look at the course for this year's Nautica Malibu Triathlon. The competitors start things off with a half-mile swim in the Pacific Ocean, heading north up Zuma Beach. Follow the swim with an 18-mile bike ride along the Pacific Coast Highway, before finishing things off with a 4-mile run down the PCH to Point Dume and back alongside the beach and into the finish. Top athletes will be pushing the 1 hour and 20-minute mark. Elite pro Evan Kraus flexes his swimming muscles as he makes the turn around the last buoy and heads for the beach, while the celebrity and challenged athletes make their first right turn and try to track down the elite pros. When we come back, it's time to put the pedal to the metal as the bike portion of the Nautica Malibu Triathlon gets rolling. The Nautica Malibu Triathlon is brought to you by Nautica. Shop nautica.com today. By Men's Health, tons of useful stuff. By K-Swiss, kswiss.com. Kaiser Permanente, live well, be well, and thrive.
Everyone comes together to do what we love.
I spend every day on the water.
It's dramatic and it's rugged. I think it's going to be really cool.
The moments that I have in the ocean, they're my favorite moments in my life.
What inspires you? Paul Mitchell, Professional Salon Products.
Welcome back to the Nautica Malibu Triathlon. As the Nautica Malibu Triathlon celebrates its 26th birthday, it's only fitting that a 26-year-old leads the pack out of the water and into the bike transition as Evan Kraus starts to shed his wetsuit. Swimming as fast as they can, the massive athletes make their way towards the transition area. While the elite pros have made their way onto the bike, the celebrity and challenged athletes chug along the Pacific surf and begin to hit the shore like extras in Saving Private Ryan before starting part 2 of their journey. Paul Mitchell has been at the front of the pack for years, annually acknowledging a special athlete who has overcome more than just the challenges of a triathlon with the Paul Mitchell Spirit Award. This year's winner is Disney's Ralph Peeplenboss, who was recognized by his teammates at a dinner the night before the Nautica Malibu Triathlon and doesn't know the meaning of the word disability.
My name is Ralph Peeplenboss, and we are here at the happiest place on earth, Anaheim Disneyland. I'm actually a cast member here, and I'm an electromechanical designer. Basically what I do is I work in the controls department. We make sure that any of the vehicles or attractions or shows are able to start and stop. I was disabled when I was 7 months old, survivor of polio, and that's how basically I got hooked up with the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. It got me to a point to where I could walk with the assistance of braces and crutches. A gentleman from the Disney Studios had come up to promote the Disneyland Tri-Team. He started talking to me, and then he said that they were going to try to partner with an organization called the Challenge Athletes. I did the biking portion of it, and the year after that, at the Malibu Triathlon again, I did 2 of the events, and the third, I did all 3, and now for the last 7 years, I've been doing all 3 events.
I mean, I'm very proud of him. I feel like not only is he doing it for himself, but he does it for others and gets other people involved. I feel like he never had that as a child, so he helps the kids be a part of something.
I get an email and then saying that I'd won the Paul Mitchell Spirit Award, and I'm so honored to be a recipient of this award. It means to me that Paul Mitchell is recognizing my abilities and not my disabilities, and I'm humbled by it. That's all I can say. I'm just humbled by it and honored by it.
We're humbled by the work Ralph does to help people enjoy life, and with the right attitude and spirit, we truly are able to do special things. Being just a stone's throw from Hollywood, the entertainment and corporate divisions are always hotly contested. Who will come out on top this year? And here we get our first look at last year's champion, Craig Pansing, who's made a move into 3rd. Meanwhile, Rainn Wilson offers some friendly words of encouragement.
Use the Velcro! Use the Velcro! It's all about Velcro exchange. It's really about hooking those little Velcrites. It's a molecule. Never mind.
While Rainn waits his turn in the co-ed celebrity relay, Jeff Stoltz is the first male celebrity through the transition, followed closely by Lincoln lawyers Eric Edabari. And where's Max Greenfield, you might ask? There he is. Now can he close the gap on Stoltz? Another beautiful September day in Southern California. Not a bad way to spend a Sunday morning with 5,000 of your closest friends. Clearly using the inner office advice of Rainn Wilson, Ellie Kemper helps teammate Paul Lieberstein get strapped up for the bike. While CNN's Dr. Sanjay Gupta practices what he preaches, showing that one of the keys to happiness is good health. Something 2.5 Men's John Cryer knows all about.
There he is. John Cryer.
When we come back, we'll check in on the bike leaders as the 2012 Nautica Malibu Triathlon continues. Stick around.
Everyone comes together to do what we love.
I spend every day on the water.
It's dramatic and it's rugged. I think it's going to be really cool.
The moments that I have in the ocean, they're my favorite moments in my life.
welcome back to the 26th annual Nautica Malibu Triathlon from Zuma Beach. With almost $1.2 million raised this year for the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, the amazing doctors at CHLA, like Dr. Annette Epstein, will be able to continue the research needed to save the lives of those in need.
I got involved with Nautica 6 years ago, and I said, hey, I can do this. And I went and I told my husband, okay, get me a bike. And I started biking, and I've been doing the biking ever since for the last 6 years, and I absolutely love it. Hey, Bells. Hi, how are you? Bella had neuroblastoma, has neuroblastoma. We treated her disease, but she had pretty significant complications from the treatment. You want to say hi to Jimmy? You gave me Jimmy, right? We found out what she had, and we were able to institute a treatment that, fortunately for her, brought her to being with the healthy little kid that you saw her now. It's for me, every time I see her, I am really amazed how resilient these children are and what we can do for them. And today, we cure 80% of the children from cancer. And this is all thanks to research. So the funds from the Nautica have been critical to what I have been doing in the lab, and actually all my colleagues also here at Children's. I feel fortunate that I'm allowed to come here and do these things every single day, and given the benefit of being able to discover and help other people.
It's amazing to see the advances discovered in the lab brought into the clinic. Keep smiling, Bella. The always smiling John Cryer makes his way through the bike course, while Michelle Bremer motors on. New mom Allie Landry gets the kinks worked out while she waits her turn to attack the run.
I'm a nervous wreck. I don't know if you can see my hands shaking. I mean, this is very intense and overwhelming, and, you know, I wish I could just be the cheerleader, but I'm going to do it. And fortunately, the amazing athletes, incredible women are on my team, and they're super fast. So I'm literally waiting for them to come in at any second now.
Allie will have to wait a little bit longer, but Franklin and Bash's Mark-Paul Gosselaar showing no signs of waiting for anyone. Evan Kraus is the first elite pro to pull into the transition area and swap his bike shoes for his running ones. Max Greenfield continues to stalk the leaders in the celebrity men's division. 18 miles is a long way for anyone to ride, but these corporate challengers are unfazed as they make their way through the windy streets of Malibu on their way to the finish. James Marsden showing off some solid form.
I love this race. It's always enjoyable. The weather's perfect. It's really well organized. It's a great cause. Raised a significant amount of money for the Children's Hospital. I always come out thinking I'm just going to relax and, you know, not really get competitive. But as soon as the gun fires, you can't help it. It comes out.
Speaking of competing, defending champion Craig Pansing has moved into second, leaving only one man standing in the way of back-to-back titles. Franklin and Bash's Mark-Paul Gosselaar wraps up his portion of the co-ed male celebrity relay, putting his team in second place with a fighting shot at the top spot as teammate Leroy Thomas heads out on the run.
I look up to the people who do the whole race. I'm a wimp. I just do one portion. These people swim, bike, and run. I can't even imagine. So I have such respect for the athletes that are out here for a great cause. It's a family atmosphere. It's great for the community. 2 days worth. I mean, these are the real people out here. That I'm just a spectator.
While Mark Paul spectates, elite pro leader Evan Kraus has watched his lead shrink as Craig Pansing has cut the lead in half. The finish line can't get here soon enough for Evan. Can Kraus hold off Pansing? Which one of the office teams will claim victory? Find out when we come back.
Everyone comes together to do what we love.
I spend every day on the water.
It's dramatic and it's rugged. I think it's going to be really cool.
The moments that I have in the ocean, they're my favorite moments in my life.
what inspires you? Paul Mitchell, Professional Salon Products.
This event has been brought to you by Nautica. Shop Nautica.com today. By Herbalife, nutrition for the 24-hour athlete. By Paul Mitchell Professional Salon Products. Paul Mitchell, what inspires you? And by Longo Toyota Lexus Scion. Great selection, great service, great people, every day. Why go anywhere else? Showing that fitness knows no age, the Nautica Tot Trot gives the future Malibu triathletes a chance to have some fun in the sun. While the Sponsor Village is a great place to get cleaned up and check out the latest gear for the active lifestyle.
At Nautica, one of our missions is to celebrate love and respect the water everywhere, every day. And this event gives us a perfect opportunity to get active men and women out here and bring them right to the water's edge. And it's all for a great cause that's really near and dear to our hearts. Last year we raised over $1.1 million, and this year almost 1.2, which, you know, and then next year hopefully we'll raise more. So it's really exciting, and it's something that we're really grateful for all the corporations and all the sponsors that come out and work on this event, all of the volunteers, and of course the town of Malibu.
Nina, thanks to Nautica for your partnership over the past 16 years as well. Jeff Stoltz finding the fortitude to focus on the finish. And speaking of focus, office teammates Paul Lieberstein and Ellie Kemper make a successful pass, no doubt putting the pressure on office castmate Rainn Wilson.
Paul Lieberstein,
It
he
must
did
be
it.
a little daunting, racing our team.
Hey, I am a little daunted. I don't know, what does daunting mean again?
You're scared.
Okay, I'm scared. I'm very scared.
Elite Pro leader Evan Krause's once daunting lead has all but evaporated as defending champion Craig Pansing now has Krause squarely in his sights. Cougar Town's Josh Hopkins couldn't ask for a more spectacular vista for his run than the Pacific Ocean.
See you later on, guys.
While Rainn Wilson finally gets his chance to prove pain is only fleeting. John Cryer is quite a sight, displaying signs of a battle with the PCH.
Could have gone better.
So what happened?
I don't know. I honestly don't. I don't know what happened. I was bombing down a hill, having a great time on an awesome bike. Excuse me, sorry. And wheel got wobbly, got away from me, and I was like, whoa! Hit the ground right there. Thank God for this bad boy, I'll tell you.
So do you think you're going to continue?
Honestly, no. I don't think so. I'll be back next year, though.
That's the fighting spirit, John. We'll look forward to seeing you next year. Ellie Kemper using her running pedigree to float across the course. While the Vampire Diaries' Claire Holt is trying to beat the heat.
It's hot, but I'm past halfway. I got it.
Ryan's going with those.
The celebrity athletes proving you can compete and have fun.
Get out of here. This is the individual race.
While out on course, Allie Landry enjoying herself and making this look way too easy. Craig Pansing about to make the final turn. He put all of last year's championship experience to good use, and he will grab his second consecutive Nautica Malibu Triathlon title.
Last year I was very fortunate to win this the first time. It was the first time out here. I raced with the NBC Universal team. Decided to come out this year and helping them a little bit more, a lot of the other teams, and it was nice to come out here and race hard again and repeat as the champion.
Cougar Town's Nicole Sullivan is on the prowl towards the finish line. And we'll have whatever Kevin McNally's listening to, please. While Make It or Break It's Josie Loren seems to be taking it all in stride. Claiming the crowd in the men's celebrity relay division is Team Franklin and Bash's Leroy Thomas, followed closely by the men's celebrity individual winner Eric Edibare, who passed Jeff Stoltz on the way to the finish. Claire Holt claims the win in the women's celebrity division. It's been a good year for Hollywood's athletes.
It was fun. It was a good race. This year, I think maybe the pros were a little weaker because I didn't get passed with the frequency that I normally get passed, where they just fly by you. It made me feel better about myself. But it was a fun race. It's a perfect day. I feel bad for the people that are still running because it's getting hot.
Showing signs of fatigue but still fighting it out, Rain Wilson and Dr. Sanjay Gupta put in a finishing surge. Today, there really isn't a better office view. The celebrity results. Edibare ahead of Stoltz, Lauer in third, and Max Greenfield finishes a strong fourth, but he'll have to come back next year to get a second shot at Jeff Stoltz. Claire Holt sinks her teeth into her first Nautica Malibu Triathlon, taking the win for the celebrity women. While in the relays, Mark-Paul Gossler's team dominated, and Allie Landry helped her team run away with the victory. Ralph Peeplenboss has crossed the line, showing that Paul Mitchell Spirit Award was well-earned. And as we head to the stage, race director Michael Epstein has some help with the post-race festivities.
To help us with our celebrity awards, Mr. Howie Mandel!
This is the important work, and when there's such a great feeling when you can come out and do something that's a lot of fun and participate in something, and at the same time so much good is done. But these people here with the hospital are the people, they're truly the heroes and the winners of today, because they're doing the work and fighting the fight that needs to be done for these kids with cancer and the research that needs to be done.
$1,173,261 that we've raised this weekend for Children's Hospital Los Angeles.
Fittingly leading the way in the corporate challenge was Children's Hospital Los Angeles, raising over $188,000. And within the entertainment industry, Disney continues to lead by example. Their philanthropy topped out at over $220,000. Mark your calendars and make sure to join us next year on April 7th in Miami, Florida for the 2013 Nautica South Beach Triathlon. Congratulations to not only our winners, but all the participants who did this for the fun, health, and great cause of Children's Hospital Los Angeles. I'm Craig Hummer. We'll see you next year.